I started that too soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new game playthrough. A new game playthrough. Yes, that's what we'll call it. Metaphor ReFantazio or Metaphor ReFantazio. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna call it Metaphor from here on out. But I've yet to play it, and it's a pretty high profile game that I should play for end of year discussion stuff, for really solidifying what my top 10 games of 2024 are. This would be a glaring omission if I left it off, because I'm a big fan of the Persona games, specifically 3 and 4. 5, we're going to talk about 5. Should I? No, I thought about it. Maybe if I ever replay it. I thought about it though, because I am going to attempt to learn Japanese in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025. And that would definitely help if I had Japanese audio, but nah. I'm just starting to learn. I have like no point of reference yet, so we won't do that yet. I'm not ready for Japanese audio. Let's see what this game is all about. A lot of hype about it. A lot of people saying it's one of the greatest games of 2024. A lot of people's game of the year. Maybe it'll end up being mine. It'll be hard to top what I currently have at number 1, but we'll see. We shall see. Let us watch this intro, shall we?
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh my.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
And he's already dead at this point. I don't know if you have to stab him too. Oh. Well, he did.
Your kingdom
He did.
will perish alongside you.
Bleak.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state
What
hangs
is-
on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What
So the
hellbound
prince
soul
is
could end
dead,
a
too?
royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
Oh, snap. It's Lewis.
Shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter.
Come
The
on.
crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war.
Clearly, this guy
One
did
has
it.
to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Come on now, guys. You gotta know he did it. Just look at his eyes, Oh, snap. What is this? What is this? That's not a fantasy building. Oh, it's a, what? What is happening? I don't like having 2 earbuds in. You all know this about me if you've been around before. I need to hear myself. Freaks me out otherwise. Dude, I'm just chilling right now. I'm literally kicked back just watching. I'm just watching anime right now at this point. Let me sit up. I'm so small in the frame. Gotta sit up. Metaphor. ReFantazio. I say ReFantazio, and I feel like everyone agrees that I'm wrong. But whatever. We might come to a point in this game where I switch from English to Japanese. So just, unless I really end up liking the voice acting, in which case I'm not gonna want to change. Let's play the game though. You know, I've waited long enough. It's 2025. This game came out like 3 months ago. And I bought it 3 months ago. It's just been sitting on my shelf. I bought the collector's edition with the big book that was in that intro. Oh.
I can feel you watching me from a place
Oh.
beyond my sight.
Yeah. The modern city. That's where I am.
Whoever you are,
My dog's growling. Be chill.
does our world pique your interest?
Whoever you are, please tell me, does our world pique your interest? It does. That's why I spent $99 on the game.
But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Me personally, then. Not this character. Me. Who are you and who are you who shall guide the protagonist? So yes, myself personally. I am Alex. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you will name the protagonist later. Fascinating. All right. Cool.
Ah, a most
All right.
unusual
Go fuck yourself. What do you mean an unusual name?
name, which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
I swear to God, if I hear someone named Alex in this game, I'm going to ask for a refund. A most unusual name, one I've never heard in our world. We'll see. We'll see. You know?
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
It's just a fascinating way to start your game.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Maybe even a Fantasio.
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed
Yeah.
you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
What do you got for me?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Why are we getting philosophical right now? I mean, yeah, I would. Yeah? I would. Yeah.
A passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind.
Let me put auto
Must
on.
be how you see it. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into
Fascinating.
new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold
Fascinating.
will tell us.
Reality? Fantasy? Is that what ReFantazio is? Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested myself.
Let this tale begin.
Let it begin. This is normal. Just, just normal. Let's not go crazy with it. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm kind of a pro gamer, but let's not overextend ourselves. It's the protagonist from Persona 3.
The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
Oh my god.
What's the problem?
Little pixie lady. In my pocket.
Come on, let's see.
Are we getting right into it? Getting into some combat from the get-go? Maybe not. maybe.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Oh, Jesus.
An igniter?
Hmm.
How'd they get rid of those?
Probably this Lewis guy. I think they said Luis. I have to pronounce it correctly. Because I'm sure he's going to pop up a lot throughout this game.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
So he is.
Oh. Oh.
No horns, no knife is.
Is that just like a basic human?
Like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this?
No horns, no ears. That's the book. That's the collector's edition book I have back there. Sick. I love buying a collector's edition of a game and not knowing the significance of what it's like a rep. Oh, Jesus. Not even a warning, just straight up dead.
Should have listened to us, chum.
That's crazy.
Now fall in line. That's the one that gets stuck
Oh.
like a-
Isn't this game rated T? This is darker than a Persona game.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
I'm dead. I guess protagonist. What are we gonna name the protagonist? Jesus. What if I just named him Makoto? Would that be too derivative? Whoa, this game looks good.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey,
Luis.
you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission.
Galaga kind of
Definitely could've
baddie
gone
though, you
worse.
know? What? Well, they could. At least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse. Are you all right? Very important.
Are you alright?
Oh, he speaks.
And from the sounds of it,
I thought he was gonna be a
everything.
silent
You do know that
protagonist.
if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? Okay, whoa, Otto, don't do Otto when you're not doing voice acting. You know, you gotta turn that off on your own, you know what I mean? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Climb a tower. Synchronize, you know. Hold, use left stick to move, hold, right trigger. Yeah, cool. Some actions. Yeah, yeah,
Let's go.
totally read all of that. Wow, that was quick. I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Combat. Oh, wow. This game's kind of cel-shaded in a way that I didn't expect. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Face sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best as you can. I know how to read.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
I'm just avoiding them right now. I'm not trying to
Be
fight.
vigilant.
Oh my god, look at that guy.
Messing around.
They're not messing around, she says. And I trust her implicitly, because, I mean, come on. She fits in my pocket. Would you love me if I could fit in your pocket? The answer is yes.
They look pretty tough.
Where am I going?
Careful now.
God, I love Atlas games, you know what I mean? It feels good to be back in one. I know I should have finished Persona 5 Royal before I played this game. But God, it just feels good to be back in one of these, you know? It was just the running around and sprinting that really felt like an Atlas game.
Just checking. But you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
I don't have to speak for him. That's crazy. He speaks for himself. I didn't know that that was the thing.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
You can turn auto on when
First,
when there's voice acting. You can turn
and get you
auto on.
enlisted as a guardsman at the Army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could
Okay.
decide the fate of the whole country.
How?
We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on.
Anything you say.
You know
Anything you
it's time
say.
to go down on
Don't
us
even worry
lists.
about it.
Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Indeed. Indeed. What's a memorandum? It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is
Music
inspiring.
was the first magic this world ever knew, after all.
I like that.
Makes the road a little easier.
What's a... Oh, this is a memorandum. Hey, look.
Over there.
Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. I kind of want to fight something, though. You know what I
We're
mean?
safe here.
Can I fight something, Gallica? What's that? What's that shiny?
Oh no. Looks like they found us.
Nuh-uh. Oh, God. Oh, God.
This.
Medicinal herb. I'll fight you.
Strong ones ahead.
Probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. I'm dead. I'm done. That's crazy how... okay, so definitely don't try it. Don't try it. But it's crazy that I was... Oh, my God. Is he fighting the hyena? No. He was just running after me. That guy's staring at me. We gotta keep moving. Keep it moving. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Dune. Dune Part 2. Best movie of 2024.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia.
UKE.
The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the
Uchronia.
sudden death of its king.
Write that down, chat.
Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Is ReFantazio a fantasy that becomes a reality? That's my guess. No spoilers in the comments. Bearer of fantasy, hear my wish, and come forth from thy epoch. Okay, come on. Come on. You gotta let me do that. You gotta let me read it if you're gonna have just words.
Whoa, just look.
Nice city. Man, this place is more modern than I expected. It's called Fantasio. I expected, like cobblestone. Oh, look at those two. There's probably cobblestone. You know what I mean. Expected more, less glass windows, Like it looks like the 1800s. Not 785.
Let it be known, for misuse
Oh!
you will hang by the neck until dead.
That's crazy. Is that the guy?
No way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
Parapus.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
Okay.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
I don't want to look up Gallica's name. You know what I mean?
You might be
I don't want to type it into Google Images. I fear what I may find should I do that. There are a lot of freaks out there, and I know I probably seem like one already. I called her a baddie when she first showed up on screen. But, you know, there are people who take it to extremes. Auto stop on me. Let me read that. I was making dumb jokes. Hold on. The capital's incredible. Just look at all of the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Diversity, huh?
But it's very balanced.
It's crazy.
More Clemars and Roussants than anyone else.
Clemars and
Dopey Elder kid's gonna
Roussants.
stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Dopey Elda.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell
Far
you that
cry.
much.
Shout out.
Hard to see how the
Ubisoft.
nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Oh, snap. Oh, what is...
The king dead.
Was I there?
Stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
I was there,
In
Gandalf.
our power. But not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you.
What the hell is that
There are
thing?
so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you
Can you hear me if
cannot
I
fail.
lean back?
Hey, are you listening?
Navi.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic.
Ocarina of Time.
You and the prince were pretty close.
I guess so.
Anyway, getting to the
I don't know what his name was, though.
Now comes the real high stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here
I don't even know who we
knows
are.
we'll have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it.
Read that back. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne.
Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Easy peasy.
So?
Do you know? Oh, don't do. You gotta turn auto off when there's no voice acting. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press right bumper to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas. So she thinks. Who wrote that? Pressing up on the D-pad in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
Oh my god, there's a lot happening on the screen right now. Whew. Okay, what a recruitment center. There's a waypoint on the minimap. Let's follow that. Help Count Louis gets control of the wall. Ooh, shady women. Hey. How's it going? All right. Look, there's an Elda. Even those people are coming. Those people. All right. Okay, well, what's this character? What's your story? You're very vibrant. Paripus woman. In Elda, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, excuse me. Oh, not trying to be rude. Just mind yourself. The city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Does that bother you? I'm fine. Parpus tribe or not. I know how to read. I can knock those fools 6 ways from Idol's Day. Not a place for inferiors. ... Lycoon Magic Association. So those igniters, one of those would come in handy. Too bad we can't afford it. This game really throws you straight into the deep end, and I kind of respect it for that. Where am I? Yeah. Where am I going? Yeah, where am I going? I'm getting distracted. I apologize, Gallica. I would never want to offend you. I'm very easily distracted in video games and life.
The new model's out now.
Okay.
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Oh.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
I think I know what one is. I mean, it's self-explanatory. They ignite your magics. Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Oh, I don't have to. I'm so trained to read what I am selecting. You know?
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like.
Humble brag.
And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
I'm learning magla. It's the magic particles. And some species can see it. That's how you use magic. And archmages, they see it. And they're very powerful mages. Oh, shady woman.
A fairy and an Elden child.
The Elden Ring.
To our fair city?
Ye?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Maybe the ladies. Maybe the
I'm
ladies.
getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter.
The royal
I did it again.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic.
By the end of this game, we're going to get the actual one. Not this replica crap. The actual one. And it's going to be pretty intense.
Magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough.
Oh yeah. We're going to get the real one by the end of this game.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
Let me sit up.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I won't be staying. Don't.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
All right.
Let's head there.
Okay. Back to it. I wasn't distracted, Gallica. You distracted me. Oh. Oh, it's like the Ocarina of Time transitions. Oh, never mind. Take it back. No, it's not. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd. Excuse me. And no one would notice that you're an... Oh, Jesus, come on. You gotta turn auto off when there's no voice acting. I'll adapt eventually. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. It's like Final Fantasy 15, which is a really good game.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but for the sake of the mission, and on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. I'm sitting upright. I feel like my hair looks really awful. But you know, it is what it is. Who are these guys? Elderly Sanct. You are not an elderly Sanctor, whatever a Sanctor is. When I heard that His Majesty had been killed, I could hardly believe my ears, but he was a man indifferent to festivities. His death will not cause disruptions. As long as we have His Eminence Sanctifix Forden, this country will be safe. There are a lot of words in this video game, I tell you what. A lot of words. Where are you going? That's not the way to the... Okay, come on. My bad. Where is the way to the recruitment center? Oh, is it in here? Wow. An Elda? Why are you here? Who said that? Ugh, excuse me. Oh, I can talk. Oh, I can talk to Gallica. I thought it was the horse I could talk to.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious.
It's true.
So long as
Lying
you
is
don't
pretty
compromise
suspicious.
mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Should I take off the wrapping so you guys don't know what I'm drinking? Probably, right?
Blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under a
Gallica's so cute. I'm gonna be honest. Gallica pretty cute.
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An appetite.
I gotta turn the music down.
Lordling, welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
This guy thinks a lot of himself. Huh?
You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
It's nice to see Rook from Dragon's Dogma 2 got another role.
You're still in one piece. All right, next.
Good for him.
Hurry it up. An elder. I thought your kind was long gone.
Really just throw you in the deep end. You know?
An orphan too.
What the hell is an
You
Elder?
can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm just so bored. I need the money.
I need the money.
I don't need to speak for myself.
Magic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Stronger than I look. Got a sharp mind. I'm small, but I'm quick. Sounds believable. It's either I've got a sharp mind or I'm small but quick. Because I feel like what we're doing is like the special thing. What's it called? The GOAT test. It's the GOAT test, right? From Fallout. Where they're like, this is how we're going to determine your starter class, or however it works. What are they called? I don't remember what they're called. Not personas. They're called something else in this game. Anyways, I've got a sharp mind. I'll say it. I'm pretty good at these turn-based RPGs. I don't play many of them except for Atlas ones, but I got a sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Pretty good at it.
Yes, you and every
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
What is this dude's name? His name? This story's protagonist. Please enter the name of this story's protagonist. It sounds like it starts with an A. I mean, that's also my name that starts with an A, but it's not the same. Let's see. R. Like AR. Arthur? Arthur sounds so basic for a fantasy character. But if I name him Arthur. No. No. I didn't mean to do Alex, but it got so close to being Alex that I was like, oh, well, let's just do Alex. No, I don't want that. That'd be so lame to have the same name. But it does seem like it starts with an A and then it's an R. Arville. Arvels? Arvles? Arvelis? Arvel? Arvel? Maybe. Arvel? Arvel. Arvel. I like it. I do like it. This dude's name's Arvel. Let's try one. No, definitely two. Definitely two. Arvel. 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 Yeah. Arvel. Sure. Why not? Yeah. Arvel's his name. Arvel. Yeah. Okay. There's Arvel.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes.
I'm sure you.
I like it. I do like that name.
So stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter.
Oh, I get a standard issue igniter.
It's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to next.
They're not archetypes. That's what they're called in this game. Not personas, archetypes. I got there eventually. What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn. Oh, let me turn the music down because man, oh man, was the music so much louder than the voice acting in that little bit there. In which case I also need to turn sound effects down so that I can still hear the music once it gets popping. You know what I mean? Let me change the audio mix in what do you call it as well? I'll turn the game to 72. Boost, no, 75. Boost the game a little bit for you folks out there. Because I feel like I might be really loud, honestly. Unmotivated man. You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. Is Reeve what the currency is called? You want a magic igniter, join the queue. Cutting's only going to get you chewed out. Oh, snap. Look at this dude. This is... I think he might be on the cover of this game. Whoa. You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me. Oh, he has an accent. I don't want to do the accent, though. If so... Or was there something else you needed? You're really a noble. I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. I'm learning his voice. I'm learning his voice. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. I have my reasons. Ancient Paripus. So a Paripus is like a fox cat person? A lynx person, perhaps? Oh, Jesus. An Elda, is an Elda just someone with heterochromia? Bulletin board. Sure are a lot of wanted posters. This is no time for gawking. We have to get in line. Oh, have I not? Self-asserted. Man. Blast it. Well, I came to enlist because I... It hurts my throat, that voice. Because I heard you could make a quick reeve. But they really make you work alongside creepy Elder. A Parapus I could deal with, but Elder are right ominous. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, I swear. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would be a waste of energy. Sorry. Oh my god, look how cute Galka is just on my shoulder. I want one in real life. So that's a Parapus man. I don't know what you're called. Am I the only Elda as well? I'm not seeing anyone else with heterochromia. Oh! Oh, maybe it's not. Well, they have the same eye color. No? Maybe. I don't know. Do I get in line or... Oh, okay, here we go.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? I wish they'd have told us that.
Excuse me.
What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next.
Yeah, the monsters are called humans or something in this video game.
Wait. No.
A Claymar are the ones with the horns?
Not an elder.
I'm learning.
Most of your kind I've seen.
This is a vast world.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Dog, we're all here to do the same thing.
Children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Sounds like a young Troy Baker doing his Loki voice.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it?
Clamar.
Pretty words will
And that's clearly just an elf. Oh, Rusant.
Oh,
it's an elf. Come on.
This is a matter of pride.
Come on.
Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Clamar. Rusant.
Sorry for making
An
a
elf.
scene.
Come on.
You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks.
I am so short. I play games to escape that, you know? What are we doing?
See you around. Try not to die out there.
Let me change the height on this guy, you know?
Any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder Igniter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals.
Some fantasy, you know? Still 5'6" in this
To
world.
an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Ah, crap. Crap, there's something else. I was listening. The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map.
I think the collector's edition came with a map.
Chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
And I'm just like, I have no idea what any of these places are.
My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment,
A Clamar.
you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get.
It's probably for the best, like looking back on it, that I went with the English voice acting, because there are so many concepts in this that they just are like, figure it out.
They really are desperate for new blood.
And then I'd be like, is that a Japanese word or is that a made up word for this game, you know?
But he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right
By
away
my
where you've
sword.
come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some more.
So it'd probably really mess up my learning of Japanese if I mixed a clamar with something in Japanese, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm always awake. Always awake.
Yeah,
Always awake for you.
Sorry to bug you.
It's no problem at
I
all.
just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think
Arvel. I literally like
how
that
it
name.
is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time
That
ago.
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, by the way.
Still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book,
Learning
right?
about my backstory,
Can I
filling
see
it in. Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
Is this like a recap? You said, what the? This is in the book?
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
Fascinating.
It's a fantasy world made up by the author.
Fascinating.
Those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by
In
the
a
world
fantasy
himself.
world,
In
their
this
fantasies
world,
are our
there's no
realities.
contrast.
It's, whoa.
All people
A
accept each other,
ReFantazio, you know what I
and
mean?
No soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
You would
In
think
such a
so.
world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives.
Okay, that's not our reality. Let's be honest with ourselves. Not even close.
No tribal conflict.
This is a fantasy.
And equality for all?
Oof.
It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how
I was thinking that. I was like, did she need help for turning the pages?
Well,
And the answer is yes.
I'll just read more later. Good night.
Water's Day. Yeah, sure. Drop a save. Very cool that it said 51 minutes, and the recording is currently at 51 minutes. It might be shorter with editing, but the recording's currently at
you be
51
resting?
minutes. Oh,
I'm
it's me.
fine.
Or it's Arvel.
In fact, I'm glad we have this talk.
And that's the prince?
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a
Excuse me.
perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality
Whoa,
is
what
much
was
too
that?
cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy.
This
I
music
believe
is
in
really
you.
good. Really, really good. Reminds me of Final
I know
Fantasy
your
VII,
words.
honestly.
When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Huh? Let's do it.
It's very good music.
You'll be a hero. Trust me.
What is that, though? You know? I'll probably find out if I keep playing. Probably. Dang, how long ago was this? Like, the prince has been like
I
that
won't give up either.
for like a decade?
Trust me.
Oh, wow. Clamar. There's a lot more animated cutscenes than there were in a Persona. I like it. Just sit back. Pop some popcorn, maybe. You know? Still haven't done combat yet. Other than when I tried to kill a hyena, and that didn't go well. I'm wearing both of my
Until
earbuds.
arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
What? What? You can't just say that. That didn't make any sense to me. What do you mean by that? Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use left stick to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A.
This place here.
A fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Hold on.
Royal capital Grand Trad capital of the Kingdom of Uchronia. Citizens of every class and social status reside here. But their spheres of life are clearly divided by numerous districts. Squad camp, fort camp.
This place here.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's go here.
Don't forget.
Okay, got it.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day. So Sunday. Right?
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Was that a loading screen? It was a long loading screen if it was.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Excuse me.
Listen well, you lackwits.
A
The battlefield
lackwit.
is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It is hard to explain. It's hard to explain.
Hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world.
Did I say that?
Utopia, perhaps.
Did I?
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say?
Oh?
Go on. I'm listening.
Rusant. Don't worry. I'll post up.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar.
Clamar, exactly.
This time, but only because I like you.
Because the horns.
Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll.
Stroll.
Leon Stroll, son of the Count.
Leon. Okay.
You are?
Yeah, you look like a Leon. Yeah, absolutely. I'm Arvel.
That's my name.
Okay.
I have that right?
It's right there.
It's got a certain weight to it.
Thank you.
For what it's
Thank
worth,
you.
my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Leon Stroll.
By the skin of my teeth. Now, where was I? Right. As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Oh.
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man.
Looks more like a corpse to me. You know what I mean?
On guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those
Oh, snap.
vultures across the border.
Do they take over the fort?
Heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step.
Whenever I look this way, this is
You
where
want to
OBS
turn
is.
tail?
If you're
You're a
wondering.
traitor to the cause.
Because, like, my webcam's there. Alright, bumped my mic, sorry. So I always, like, I think to look this way to talk to look to you guys. But you guys are there. Apologies.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Absolutely.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Snap.
It's hard to explain.
God, she's all
Like there's
booted up
a
now.
stench in
Suited and
and
booted.
it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen?
Do people know about you? Oh, I guess not. I guess not.
Fairy, did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this.
Where did
feeling.
she get that armor, by the way?
Gotta be careful.
Agreed.
Get a feeling of the
But I'm not about to
military.
let the general send me to my death. Let's Take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Just get a feeling that the military doesn't have fairy-sized armor just lying around for her to pick up. You know what I mean?
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
Totally.
So
Oh,
never used it before.
okay. Okay.
He's a commoner, so
Gallica.
chance to.
Come on.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
I appreciate it. New ally. Comrade. New ally. Stroll. Stroll. A brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally.
This is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Homie,
I
what
just hope
did you
our
think?
contact in the fort's okay.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Oh, it's night. It's 8 degrees Celsius as well.
Okay.
Oh, crap. Our ally is inside here?
Yep.
I do have to read it sometimes, because there's not always... Come on. Yeah, that's my guess, so we gotta find him. You're running with such purpose. You said something about your ally? Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever's the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Oh, snap. This looks sick. Dude, imagine... Like, it's gonna happen someday. But this is so reminiscent of freaking Yukiko's castle from Persona 4. This has those vibes. Imagine, I mean, I don't know, because obviously Studio Zero is different from... Who's the development team for P Studio? Is P Studio doing Persona now? Obviously a different team, so it might not look this good. It might look more on par with Reload, but Persona 3 Reload. But this feels like Yukiko's castle, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty sick. You know what I mean?
This is...
The music's popping as well. Oh, snap. Jesus. Oh, cutscene. Animated cutscene. There's a lot of these. I love it. Love every one. Oh my god, what is that? What is that?
There it is.
A human. It is.
Human.
I thought they'd look more, you know, humane. Humans are straight up monsters.
We have to help the survivors.
Like that Rosant soldier. Is it Rosant? I don't know if I got that right.
Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Grius. Oh, that's the contact. I was about to say, who is Grius? There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. I don't know why he sounds so rugged, but he does. Get back, we've got company. What am I doing? Let's deal with this one. It feels similar to that monster from earlier. Well, it looks like a duck. It's smaller. But is it a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. He sounds cool. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? Well, the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, I need to make him a little more cocky. A little more cocky. Put some more cock in that voice, you know what I mean? Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we just might get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together. I'm figuring out his voice. Don't make fun of me. Understand the two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. Press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them. Let's stun. Stun on them. Bam. Bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was... Like, let's just take a minute and acknowledge how pretty sick that was. That was really sick. That was sick. It felt good. I'm gonna turn vibrations on because I bet you vibrations also go off when that happens. You know, squad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon, or press Y to use skills which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon. Oh, that's what those are. Seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Homo Oppo. Okay. Melee. Oh, hey, how do I turn that off so that I control you? I hate that that's in Persona as well as like the default. Hold on. Hold on. Tactics, probably, right? Let them decide. Attack. Wait. The party fights at their own discretion. No. Wait. Retry. Turn back the clock. Is that just because this is a... What do you call it? Maybe it's because it's a tutorial and they haven't let me control him yet. Because I don't like it when they do their own thing. It's like, don't do your own thing. Let me tell you what to do. You know what I mean? So you don't mess it up for me.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Was that good? Whew, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask for. Let's press forward while we still can. Could be another human lurking. God, this game looks good. Did this game win Best Art Design? Or Best Art Direction at the Game Awards? I wasn't paying much attention to it because I hadn't played it yet. But it deserves it. Because I think it was nominated for sure. If it spots us, this could get nasty. But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard for striking now, right? Absolutely. I got it. I know it. I know. Bah, bah. Squad. Like doing the XXY feels good. Analyze. So sick. Alice just knows what they're doing. I don't like that you're doing that. I don't like that you're doing that. You know? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I gotta let it unfold and hope to God that they let me control him eventually. Unscathed triumph. Yeah, I mean, I'm the only one getting XP right now, so that probably is the case. Or Arvel is, rather. Arvel's not me. Oh! I'm picking the points. I thought it was just telling me this is what leveled up. That's crazy. Magical attack damage. I should probably yeah, go for strength. So that I could always be like that raw damage output. And then like base my party around specific magic, you know? Makes sense to me.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Blah.
Look. Okay, this could be our chance. All we've got.
Get out of here. Easy peasy. I wonder if I could have kept pressing X. If I could have completely defeated him in real time. Oh, what's up, dude? But he's badly wounded. And Helder, don't bloody touch me. I'm in about enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showed up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck. follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all the bloody hell. Check dead soldier. The soldier appears to be dead. This game is rated T, right? Am I remember reading it and being like, man, this game's rated T. It's probably gonna suck compared to Persona because it'll shy away from darker elements. Clearly, it won't shy away from darker elements. I don't know what it is that is making this rated T and Persona rated M, but here we are. You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. The thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late, that monster. We can't just run away. Stay away from that thing. I'm all over the place with these voices. He's not here either. Where could he have gone? Oh, damned elder. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
No. Ooh. Their breathing has stopped. A lot of death. Not looking good for this military medicine. Was I not supposed to come up here? I don't see how I could get past that. Or maybe there's a door I didn't see. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't see a door. Yep.
Hold on.
What?
You
two. You're perhaps searching for someone. Can't answer that. Yet you cannot deny it either. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth... Oh.
What?
That cry. Was that the human from earlier? I'm finding it. Sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower. I've lost the voice. Look at the egg. The Homo Oppo. There's a Homo Oppo over there. Hold on. You got secrets? Let's see what happens if I just keep slashing. It wouldn't let me keep slashing. Get out of here. Unscathed triumph. Broken igniter. Ignore the Oppo for now. The Homo Oppo. Oh, we got a tooth? What is that? Is that a tooth? Yeah. There's teeth. We're fighting teeth. Let me use the power. Mage fire. It is resistant. It's resistant to it. What was that called? A Homo something? Oh, because like Homo sapien. And the monsters are humans. So they're all like Homo something. I guess. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about everything being called homos that we're fighting. That seems strange. But okay. I'm not getting a single item by breaking anything here. What are we doing, you know? Like, give me a little something. Nintendo figured that out way back when. You know? Wait for the Homo Oppo to turn around. Alright, go time. Go time.
Let's push through. We have the edge. This could be our chance.
This is our chance.
Yeah, let me use some magic.
Fire. It's still up.
Heirloom Greatsword. It's a pretty sick name for a sword. I guess it's just heirloom. Unscathed triumph.
Okay.
Level up.
I feel stronger.
Nope, nope. Yeah.
That was the last of them.
I probably shouldn't. Because, like, I definitely like made it so that intelligence was higher. I should probably focus in on intelligence or something. Squad. Legacy sword.
The power of fire.
1, 2, 3. Unscathed triumph.
Careful, we've got company.
I would love it if it just let me keep beating on them in real time. Just because, like, come on. You know what I mean? I got that. Unscathed triumph.
No way I'm stopping here.
You know what I mean?
I think we're in the clear.
Now there's another one. It is fast, though. At the very least, it is fast. We're in and out so fast. Check this out. Fire. Barrel Hondo, I think is what it was called. Critical. Nice. Nice. What's your name again? Leon? Unscathed triumph. Leon Stroll. That's what it was. Is what it was. Oh! There's a tooth there. What's it called? A homotenta. They're resistant to that, but okay. You know, do you. Not the move I would have done, but you know, you do you. Unscathed triumph. I feel like I have to say it every time now because I've started saying it every time, and now I can't stop. You know. But I probably should stop because let's face it, there's gonna be so many more unscathed triumphs that it's gonna get so repetitive. You know, like 90% of my battles will be unscathed. So we should just go and agree to stop that here. The roof is the roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time.
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but
I can't just let you leave. I can't. I know how to read. I'm just trying to get a flow, you know, so that we don't pause every time. I can't just leave you. I can't just leave you to die up there. Nailed it. Crushed it. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry me more. God. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on. Internal thoughts. Well then, lend me your strength. That sounded pretty good. I'm not mad at that. Well then, is there a... Can we heal? You gonna heal up? Well, we'll probably be fine magic-wise, I'm sure.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. I feel like I have to read it all because it's not spoken. And I also feel like I have to read it out loud because I know it's being recorded for people watching. I know people know how to read out there, but you know, we read at different paces, so if I don't, you know.
Such tremendous power.
That is one hideous looking freak.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Neither can I. It's like an owl man or something. I don't know.
Darn humans. It was all because of them.
Okay, you know, chill out. Yeah, chill out with that. The mission depends on our survival. Let's try a Homo Gorlio. Let's try fire. Right? Flesh. Ooh. Whoa. That's not. Didn't work. I just tried that. Didn't work. It was less. You did less. I am so dead. I'm dying. Okay. All right, physical.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Okay, maybe it's staged or scripted battle. Oof. Oof. Ooh, you are not doing too well, Stroll. Ooh. All right, what's the gimmick here? Who's gonna save us? What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet,
I'll distract it. You two run.
But
above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
oh dang, massive damage. Oh,
forgive me.
What? No! Please say something.
This game's a lot shorter than I thought. Oh, that's.
Just run before it.
Check out what I have for you in my pocket. It's a gun. I have a gun in my pocket. I have no idea what's happening. What is happening?
For the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity.
Oh wow, who's speaking to me?
Now choose.
I choose.
I choose to beat this thing's ass.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time has come to awaken the hero within. Engrave
Time to awaken my
very
persona. That's what's going on. I'm awakening my persona. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. What? Archetype. Oh, I thought he was about to scream archetype like hey, they scream persona. You know the drill. So it is an archetype is just a persona, like straight up, just straight up. I thought it was gonna be more like you just switch like your weapon style or something. It's straight up a persona.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Guess what? Guess what, Gallica? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Weak HP cut. Nah. Wind damage.
Scour. All right, that did the trick.
My own power. Doesn't compare. You can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Whew, excuse me. Sorry. I read it though.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
I pressed the B button. Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After the word weak, I didn't read that last part. I'll be honest.
Target those.
Whoa. Attack the wing or leg. Wing. Get on the ground. Oh, not quite yet. Get on the ground.
We've got to hit the other spots too.
I know what I'm doing. I've played Persona. Break your ankle.
I'm Seeker. Scour. Let's push through.
He's eating an apple. Does I heal? Some heals? Wow, good for you. That was a huge heal.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Yeah, probably, right? Now, do you think physical attack would do more to the apples? Let's find out. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
If we don't take out those apple things,
I
think we'll
know.
No, maybe there's something I can do.
Oh,
Hey, can you let me handle this?
yeah, go do something. Yeah, why not?
Understood. Leave it to me.
Just like in Persona 5 with the things.
Now it can't heal
Oh.
itself anymore. Don't waste your chance.
Well, why didn't you do that earlier? That was great. Should have done that from the start. Kind of low. Kind of low. But I think it'd be impossible for me to lose, right? I think that's just how this fight's designed. Right?
Let's go. Wind. Still here?
Almost there.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Excuse me.
Seeker. Scour.
Crushed it. Easy. Look at that. I got Gorlio's apple. So much XP.
Not bad.
For me and my archetype.
Not bad at all.
What is this? I should get some of that going on. I freaking picked magic attack damage. Let's put this up as well. Even more higher.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Ain't that the truth?
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used?
An archetype.
And
Type.
your whole body
Archetyped.
It was crazy. Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive.
It's about to come Griskel. It's not right.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
Looks like Big Boss.
You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beast.
Dude, Metal Gear Solid Delta comes out sometime this year. Probably sometime early this year. Probably March is my guess. That's pretty exciting. Way off topic, though.
We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming
That
nobles haven't
very...
been so public.
Wow.
Every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here.
She took off her armor, by the way. Why? Why'd she take off her armor?
From the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Oh, snap. We got FaceTime. Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer,
Sorry.
they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Louis? Can someone catch me up?
Can someone catch me up here?
Okay, now you don't want to talk. That guy was a dog.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself.
And no one did anything?
Death wasn't enough for him.
Hmm?
Now he's got the father's blood on his hands.
The prince isn't
King-slaying fiend
dead,
ends
though.
up on the throne.
Right?
We're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected.
Oof, I know that
How
game.
can they still trust
I
him
know
after
that game.
Luis is cunning.
It's 2025 in America. I know that game very well.
But the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle.
Maybe without the cunning
Plenty of
part,
soldiers
but you
never
know,
believed the charges in the first place.
more so just money.
Look at him. They see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission.
All right, Stroll. You could have.
And I want in.
Okay. This
So
guy.
that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep,
This
eavesdrop on the plan.
Deceivious.
If you want
Deceivious. That's not a word.
Blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Deceivious.
Look,
Yeah,
Grius,
not a word.
He saved our lives back there.
Devious.
And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him.
Yeah, I guess.
Especially if he's volunteering.
His name's Leon. That's such a cool name.
Answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
Because he'd do the same for me.
Fight
Oh.
and die a noble, sir.
Oh, he's talking to him.
To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man.
Excuse me.
Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands.
So we're deserters now,
Raise
too.
them at my command.
Sweet.
We have to.
Well, quest start. Operation Save the Prince from Death's Curse. Save the Prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince, but murdered the king. Deadline unknown.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral.
Well, I don't know. That was too much. I don't know why I did that.
Our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us
snap.
going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
Oh, snap. A new comrade, a new ally. I didn't expect that. I thought because I've played a lot of Persona, and this is the evolution of that. I thought we were all gonna be like teens. Didn't expect you. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting.
Pretty sick.
Set up our camp then.
Set up camp. Set up a camp.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that?
It was a human.
It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers
Looks small
apart.
in the frame.
That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the
I
mission.
want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet.
I can do that.
Player or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him.
I can do that.
He's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving.
This is exciting.
He will die by my hand.
Grease is gonna die out there, probably. He's the old grizzled veteran. He's our Obi-Wan Kenobi. Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. But for now, we're gonna call it there. Excuse me. That was horribly timed cough. But we're gonna call it there because I know it's time for me to go to sleep, quite frankly. And this is as good a stopping point as we're gonna get. So we'll stop part 1 for now right here, and we'll come back. I just got a gold beetle. I couldn't think of a better ending for a part 1 of this playthrough series. If you liked it, prove it by hitting the like button, and hopefully I will play the entirety of this video game in front of your eyes. I feel like that's going to be kind of hard to do, considering how long this game supposedly is. We'll see how it goes. I'll do as much as possible, unless I'm like just grinding for 12 hours straight. I feel like no one was going to want to watch that. So if I'm doing that, you probably won't see that. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Until the next video, as always, stay safe and play some video games.